Game on, brother. Sorry, the camera's looking kind of blunt. There we go. Looks good. What up, man? First game of the UCL. The champions. The champions. And we play Marseille at home. We played. Madrid played over on the weekend on Saturday. I was at work, so I didn't really see the game. But we won 2-1 against Real Sociedad, even though they gave us a red card for housing. It was a sus red card. I mean, it was a foul. It was a yellow, but I don't know. It was an unnecessary foul, but a little rough for it to be a red card immediately. But we still got the win. Thanks to Mbappe and Arda Güler. They've been balling, and hopefully they ball today too. The game is about to start. It's 3, so it should be starting. Hopefully we start in the UCL good. We're 4-4-4, and yeah, the lineup on Saturday, I think Carvajal was starting, Vinicius started, Ceballos has started, and Ibrahim started. But the lineup is different. We have Carreras, Hausen, Militao, and Trent. In defense, we got Guller, Valverde, and Chouameni on midfield, and in offense we got Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Mas Antonio. So let's see how we play. Are you ready? Alright. I gotta engage the watch, so let's go, motherfucker.
Where's the armband? The on-the-field referee is from Bosnia-Herzegovina. He is Urban Pelto. It has been a beautiful day in the Spanish capital, and the temperatures here are still up in the high 70s. The South American captaining Marseille, Leonardo Balerdi. Marseille had a very busy transfer window, and 2 players made their full debuts for the club tonight. Italian international Emerson Palmieri played half an hour in Friday's win over Lorient. Danish international Matt O'Reilly, 45 minutes. They start along with other new signings, Benjamin Pavard, Facundo Medina, and Brooklyn's very own Timothy Weah, who calls his famous father onto a Marseille team sheet. 36-year-old Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang leads the attack. Rob Green is alongside me as always, and even though it's a new-look Marseille, there are a lot of familiar names in that lineup who won't necessarily be overawed by playing at the Bernabeu.
No, what they have got is experience. Even Claudio, hello everyone, and what they've got in there is people getting to know you as well. They have to get to know each other pretty quickly. They've had a hit-and-miss start to Ligue 1. Now they really do need to pull out all the stops to have a hit tonight.
The second season of the 36-team league phase of the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid finished 11th in that initial league last season, lost 3 of their first 5 games, and were in real peril going into December. They do have a habit of making life interesting in this competition, but they'll be hoping for a smoother passage into the latter stages this time around. Marseille the All Blue. It is a stifling heat, almost an afternoon heat that the players are playing in here. Rodrigo starts as he wishes on that left-hand side, with Mastantuono on the right.
Start on the left, Rodrigo. The highlight of the selections there is a new manager, new tactics. Real Madrid with the same expectations. They'll press. They will press. They'll look to get back the ball back as quickly as they can. Many in there is one of them. He's one of the key men to win the ball back. Nearly all their goals in La Liga have come from regains. Blistering attacks that Real Madrid have.
Kylian Mbappe. Benny Valverde. Here's Dean Howson, one of the Real Madrid newcomers during the summer. Here's another of them, Carreras getting forward. ball, it fell in finally from Mbappe. And if anybody can improvise a finish in that position, it's Kylian Mbappe. It's so nearly flew in.
Well, he's been in red-hot form so far this season, and even the hardest of chances you're expecting him to score. He just missed out on the first one. Almost surprised him. It came back to him, a bit of good fortune. Just down the left-hand side, him and Rodrigo, the link up they're going to have. It's going to be interesting tonight. Arda Güler as well, linking up with Mbappe down that left-hand side. It's going to be huge for Real Madrid tonight.
6 goals in his opening 6 games for club and country this season, Kylian Mbappe. He's had a couple disallowed by borderline offside decisions. He hit a post on Saturday, contributed an assist on Saturday too. He's in hot form. Here's Mastroianni running into Kondogbia, winning the free kick.
2 minutes in, you see Marseille.
Oh, hello! Wow.
Will play out from the back, and it is high risk. It is like that.
Meanwhile, Mason Greenwood trying to carry the fight to Real Madrid. Just unable to link up with O'Reilly. Højbjerg will win it momentarily. Herrera's trying to tidy up. That was a hairy moment for Geronimo Rulli in the Marseille goal. Here's Højbjerg. O'Reilly is just beyond where. Actually, I was looking elsewhere as he was juggling the ball, and so was the camera. And just for a moment, he might have thought he'd got away with it, but the replay revealed a major escape for the Marseille keeper.
Zara in trouble. It's his hamstring, I think. Straight away pulled up, and it's a worry. So Carvajal is a ready-made replacement. That's not a problem, but they're sharing the workload. Carvajal coming back from injury. It's the moment where he's just pushing away from the ball.
Well, he started only 2 of Real Madrid's 4 games so far, and made very brief appearances from the bench in the other 2. I mean, this is a time of the season when you want to be playing, isn't it?
You want to get your legs in, especially for Real Madrid and how they're playing now. The fitness that they need, the work demands that Alonso is asking of them to press now. It really does. Need you to get the fitness. They're struggling in the second half at time for Real Madrid.
He had no international football at the start of the month. Thomas Tuchel, the England coach, left him out of his squad. And he's arrived in Madrid to face what Xabi Alonso has described as healthy competition. Well, Dani Carvajal has won this competition as many times as anybody. It's not very healthy when you're the guy who's trying to displace it.
A couple of slips already from Marseille. Højbjerg. Here comes the second. It's just an eye off the ball. Really.
Oh, it's a good job he didn't make contact with that second lunge at the ball.
Character, really. Marseille will play out from the back. They come to 3 centre halves, and they'll look to control the ball. Allows Greenwood to push high, and Timothy Weah up against this man now. Carvajal. Timothy Weah all of a sudden. Different game on his hands.
That's a calamity for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's had a particularly slow start to life at Real Madrid. And if, as we suspect, that is a hamstring muscle injury, that slow start is going to grind to a halt for the next 4 weeks or so. Mastroianni has charged the ball down here. And he's got all the way into Rulli, and he struck a post, hooked away by Valeri. Marseille living particularly dangerously.
Determination alone, Mastroianni. Pressing as a team, they're learning it so well to do it together. You get the benefits already. Marseille look to press themselves, they look to play a high line. There's 4-2-3-1. I got to mention them so far because of Real Madrid's fast start, but they'll look to press high. Leave risks at the back. That's how De Zerbi likes it.
It's Marseille's first taste of real Champions League football for going on for 3 years. They've only played 12 games in the main competition since 2013. Marseille have not won a trophy since 2012. De Zerbi is their 11th different coach since then.
Beneficiary almost. But so far they've played out from the back 3 times. Marseille, and they've lost it 3 times. Wonder, need to be quick learners. We're barely 10 minutes in. Just over 5.
De Zerbi teams will play out from the back, and Xabi Alonso teams will press. No surprises. There's an opportunity for Emerson to carry the fight. Aubameyang able to bring it under his spell, and Carvajal intercepts. This is Arda Güler. Was just clipped there.
Just looking up. The movement of Mbappe is expected him to go beyond. High. Came short, Mbappe. Just expecting all that space in the Marseille half. It's got a whole acre of pitch to run into. It's just a matter of time before feeling that he's going to be the beneficiary of that.
I thought he was caught. He was looking for a penalty. Madrid are the early league leaders in Spain, 4 wins out of 4, but 3 of those by the odd goal. They fell behind against Real Mallorca here. They needed a penalty to beat Osasuna. Here's Carreras and Rodrigo. They really needed a second go at collecting there. It came back to what the defender. It wasn't an intentional back pass.
Sharp from Rodrigo. Just to get his leg down, rather than his hand. He's an unconventional keeper, really. Kept square and step, kept that out.
Nelson, Gattuso, Villas-Boas, Rudy Garcia. Big names have picked at the Marseille lock in the period since their last trophy, all without finding the right combination. Now it's Roberto De Zerbi's turn. That a coach with so many new faces in his team might not ask too much of them in the early stages of a game in Madrid, but not Roberto De Zerbi.
This is his principles, his beliefs, and they're going to stick to. They keep on playing, they keep on passing the ball. They keep giving it away.
Condopio's passes straight to Carreras. Rodrigo goes again, and he just tried to pick his spot with the side of his foot. In the end, provided nothing more than a back pass for a really big opportunity tonight for Rodrigo.
Didn't get it out to his right foot how he wanted it. Those spaces, those opportunities, that is exactly how Real Madrid have been scoring those goals, their goals.
Marseille lost it again. Charmani has found Rodrigo again, and here's Kylian Mbappe, and somehow it was deflected over, I think by the knee of the goalkeeper.
Well, it's brilliant defending in the end, but it's awful from Marseille on the ball time and time again already. They've lost him. Rodrigo, you expect him to shoot between them, really spreading himself, coming out so fast, staying square, arms up, and it's a fantastic save, isn't it, Clive? It's one that you're hoping it hits you. Well, made himself big enough.
Yeah, more shoulder than knee, that's for sure. Here's Arda Güler with the corner, and Rulli is in action again. He has played here before, played here 7 times before for Real Sociedad and Villarreal, the Marseille goalkeeper. But he has shipped 17 goals in those 7 games. They've been beaten a couple of times already tonight. Marseille just struggling to get out of their own half of the ball.
Oh, shit, I had to draw my sister off. Still 0-0, thank God I didn't miss shit.
Now Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood. Nice, Carreras, nice block.
To his favourite left foot.
El Rodrigo. Rodrigo better play good, bro. He's finally getting his minutes. Is that Carvajal? What happened to Trent? No, don't tell me Trent got injured.
first hour against
What the hell? Where's Trent at?
in New Jersey on the opposite flank to Christian Pulisic.
What the? What happened with Trent?
In that game, apparently
Why not? Trent got injured.
didn't play in the second match.
What the hell? What happened to Trent?
International football since that red card in the Copa America last year.
No, Trent is injured, bro.
Regular for Marseille this season.
Dude, I missed it too. Dude, I'm watching and I'm like, what? Why is Carvajal playing? I thought Trent was starting, and yeah, 5 minutes in and Trent got injured, bro.
With that space
Oh.
behind, you can see Carvajal coming up high, but
Well, it's Carvajal's time, like, for real now. He's gonna have to hold on to that right back for a while. I mean, that's our captain, but damn.
Not too way out.
Come on, Franco.
Stick in the first instance, but then the presence of mind and win it back. It's not quite from the playbook.
As soon as we got good news about Bellingham and Camavinga, the fucking Trent now gets injured, bro. Come on, Carreras, you got Rodrigo. Shoot it. Ay! Hey, foul. Hey, Franco. Ah, no.
It's not beyond him from that kind of range. He's a free kick specialist, and that left foot of his is a magic one.
Wait, Mbappe had a chance.
spectacular.
Oh, that's a good save.
Loves to come off his
Good
line
save
really,
already.
really fast. You see how high he already is, and that enabled him.
Will we see Bellingham get minutes, bro? That's my question. Will Bellingham get some minutes or Camavinga get some minutes? I mean, Camavinga's been out for a minute, though. He's been out for, like, almost 5 months. Bellingham only 2. And he was supposed to be out for, like, 4. But he's just Bellingham, I guess.
Unable to hold on to it.
Watch out here. Come on, Carvajal, get there. Don't let him get through. Oh my. That would have been a good ass goal.
That's the deserving play. And it's nearly a Timothy Webb. Dream plans finished exactly where he wants to be. 4v1 when the defender backpedaling towards goal. You want to lure the press and then release the player. That's how De Zerbi likes his football.
Come on, Mbappe.
He's keeping it in.
You got Rodrigo.
Back.
Come on.
Rodrigo.
Come on. Dale, Guller.
Go back for
Ah. That's fine.
Really. But it's a shooting range back there.
Where in this situation, exactly.
That's fine.
Wants it. Greenwood on one side, Ware on the other. They look isolated at times. They look like they need a little bit of help, and they do sometimes. But they go in those situations, both players.
Damn, bro, 8 shots already, bro. The game just started. What the hell? 15 minutes and we already got 8 shots. Or I mean 8 attempts. Same thing. Hey, Mastantuono needs to play better, man. I need to see more of him.
Plays a left back at
So far, he's had some bright moments, but like nothing crazy, you know.
Losing his starting place. I'm sure this is where he wants to be.
Come on.
Rodrigo.
He's offside. He's offside. Yeah, he was off. It's a good play though, but.
Do that.
They're just drifting offside, never really got back onside. Simple decision for the assistant referee, but
What happened to Trent though? Like how did he get injured so quick?
Greenwood doesn't like to track back. He doesn't want to get back and defend and help his full back out. When Pereira goes, he's got the freedom.
Damn.
Some old school
Look at Aubameyang. Look at Aubameyang. Goddamn.
Block a few hundred times, and Timothy
That boy quick.
Still prostrate. He felt that. This is O'Reilly. The referee eventually fall to play so that Ware can receive some treatment. I think the directive generally to the officials is only to hold up play if it's a head injury, but when such a concussive kind of blow to the chest, and it was the arm of Carvajal. He's entitled just to hold proceedings to make sure that Ware's okay.
That was close enough, and I just think he was completely unaware of Carvajal's presence, and Carvajal made sure that all of a sudden he was.
I think I've counted as many as 10 American players that could figure in this season's Champions League. Serginho Dest and Ricardo Pepi were in action for PSV Eindhoven in one of the early games today. They were well beaten. Pepi was substituted after 67 minutes. Weston McKennie is in the Juventus team playing Borussia Dortmund right now. Young Cole Campbell's on the Dortmund bench. Tomorrow you hopefully expect to see Johnny Cardoso in the Atleti midfield at Liverpool. Maybe Yunus Musa getting some minutes at Atalanta in Paris. And then on Thursday, following Balogun and Monaco play in an early game in Bruges, while Malik Tillman would hope to be in the league inclusion 11 in Copenhagen at the same time. Timothy Chandler is my 10th name, by the way, but maybe not uppermost in Pochettino's
Yeah, we need. I thought he was gonna start, but
highest level of club football.
I like that he's in the bench too. Alonso's like rotating.
But he's back with us. Now the man down, Sarvagula.
Is that con Dogba?
He's got his hands full. Goulet could drift, and he's allowed to roam.
Yeah, it is.
Come back, one side of it, behind him, and Sven and Højbjerg really have got to the whistle where and when.
No.
Not just him, but Masson Joano, you see now it's almost together at centre forward position.
Gigi.
Mbappe's now quick.
Mbappe. Ay. Hey. Falta.
To provide the wall pass.
Nah, Arby, nada.
Get to his feet.
Yo, that was a foul on Mbappe, bro.
But Ware knows he's in a contest with a real tough nut.
Very different game. Very quickly with Carvajal.
Goulet. Tchouameni.
No, Marcelo, what are you doing, bro?
Moving into trouble.
Nice. Come on.
Ready.
Come on, Gullit. Nah, he's by himself, bro. Dude, he's by himself.
Number.
Where's the help at? Nice.
Every time Marseille try to play the ball out, it's contested. There's no way that Real Madrid are going to yield a yard of space.
It's really jeopardy on it, hasn't it? Play out, but was making sure Mbappe wasn't going to go any further. He knew that he wasn't going to win the ball either.
And he had eyes only for Mbappe, not for the ball. Well, they're just giving it away here. Medina. Clopier. It's fascinating because Xabi Alonso is asking new tactical questions of the Real Madrid players. Proper effort from Mbappe. And similarly, the players have only just arrived in Marseille, half this team. They're getting a completely new strategic tutorial from Roberto De Zerbi.
Oh, Gullit,
It's a
come on.
slightly chaotic game as a result.
It's just got stuck, has it? It's not stuck for Marseille.
We're playing like so messy right now, bro. We're like rushing ourselves
Any
now.
moment, but they'll stick to it. Zerbi wants to stick to it.
Nice. Come on.
It's such a difficult pass to
Oh, bro. Bro, you got... Dude, you have Rodrigo all the way up there by himself, bro. Why are we rushing that pass, bro?
I said 1-2, lost 2 in France so far. But they've used 28 different players in those 4 games. Zerbi gave debuts to 7 new signings against Lorient on Friday. Did 20 deals over the
Calm
summer.
down, bro.
It's a complete reboot. You might just have to turn it all off and then on again before it really settles down. Starts to
No,
look
Goulet, what are you doing?
seizing all loose ball from Arda Goulet. And he's got support.
What are you doing, Goulet, bro? What are we doing, bro?
Timothy Weah strikes.
Goulet falls asleep. The ball. Greenwood is fucking.
For the opening 20 minutes.
Goulet's ass. Fucking Greenwood takes the ball away and just gives it away, and Weah scores.
Timothy Weah.
You can't, bro. You can't fall asleep there, Goulet, bro.
Has got his first for his new club in the Bernabeu, a native New Yorker.
They call him napping. It's a slow pass out, and it wasn't a slow finish. He's hammered it home.
That's the first goal that they scored from open play against us, but it's so stupid. It's so avoidable. Like I don't know what we're doing right now, bro. I start watching the game and we start playing like shit. We're rushing the ball too much. We're playing way too like. We can't play like that, bro. We cannot just let them. We can't let them win the ball like that, like just like that, bro. Like Goulet, I love you, bro. Like you're playing good, but you can't do that. You can't do that. And stop playing to Franco, bro. Why is Rodrigo not getting the ball at all, bro? Rodrigo is barely getting the ball at all. Oh, bro, come on, dude. Don't rush it, bro. Being too rushy. There you go. Come on. Get that equalizer quick.
Became very easy, and it's been such a high-class start from Real Madrid that the 2 slow moments that they get caught and get punished.
Come on. Come on, Mbappe. Nothing.
Real were behind here in a La Liga game against Real Mallorca at the end of last month and won that game.
Hey! Hey! Hey, really?
Chances, it's as much as he can do to stand upright at
Yeah, now.
What's happening there? Has he got the wrong studs on?
That dude almost slipped.
The rug pulled out from under his feet. He just tackled himself.
It's a foul.
One or 2 moments in there, hasn't he? Wow. For any goalkeeper, it's hard to stop.
He took himself out to get the cover.
Nice. Come on. There's no one open. No, Carreras, don't do that, bro.
How about defense's flank? And Greenwood's back there helping.
Oh my God, Greenwood. Greenwood again. Stop his ass down, bro.
And here's Weah once more. And Timothy Weah will go it alone. And that's a decent save by Courtois. That was on target from Weah.
Come on, bro. Lock in.
Right start to the match.
Come on, bro. We can't let Greenwood and Weah just do that all themselves. Go. Come on. Come on, Rodrigo.
Could have been 2. Here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
Ahí. Bien, Rodrigo. Bien. Bien. I like it. I like it, Rodrigo. I like that. I like that.
It's electric. He's full of confidence. What might be the best in the world, but I'm just going to give it a go. Back myself to make him make a save at least.
Come on, bro. Find Schwab. Find Hausen.
Rodriguez's header. Greenwood helping out on the edge of the penalty area. Medina gets it clear.
Come on, Rodri.
Madrid shaken. Are they stirred?
Nice, come on.
Rodrigo.
Hey, penalty. That's a clear penalty. Clear as day, bro. Clear as day. Hey, nobody better cry about that, bro. That's a clear ass penalty.
There was a hurdle to go over, and Rodrigo had no intention of trying to clear it. Penalty. Step up, Kylian Mbappe.
That's a clear ass penalty.
Will have a decision he's going to have to make tonight. This is one of the easy ones. A stiff leg left out from Condobria, asking for Rodrigo just to fall over. He's been bright, he's been sharp, Rodrigo, in these opening 25 minutes.
Clear penalty.
They've had a lot of joy.
Alright, come on, Mbappe, bro. Score. I gotta get my mom from work, bro. Come on, Mbappe. Come on, Kiki. Come on, Kiki.
Lured into falling asleep again. Well,
come on, bro. Don't waste no penalties. Don't waste any of these chances, bro. Get us tied, bro.
7 out of 10 last season.
Come on, Mbappe. Kiki.
He's side-footed to the goalkeeper's leg.
Come on. Argentinian goalie. You own Argentina. Come on, Mbappe. Come on. Vamos, Kiki. Vamos, Kiki. ¡Gol! ¡Vamos! Come on. Come on, Kiki. Easy. Easy for Mbappe. Hey, I better not hear no Barca fans cry about that. That's a clear penalty all day. Rulli gets the right side. He just didn't get the hang of it. It was a good penalty. Venga. Hey, that's all Rodrigo though, eh? Hey, you see what happens when you play Rodrigo? I'm not like I'll say like I like Franco. I like how he plays. It's just he's too young to be starting games like this, you know? Put Rodrigo on the right side, bro. Yeah, he's I get it. I get it. He's not really. He's better at left wing, but I'd rather have him at right wing and Vini in left, bro. But it's all good though. I'll watch like a couple more minutes, and I gotta get my mom. Venga. Por el segundo ahora. For a second now.
Rodrigo starting. He's looked sharp. He's looked bright. Happy to lay off the players.
Come on.
Work off the ball as well.
Look at Rodrigo. Wide open. Pass it, bro. There you go. Come on. Come on, Rodri. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Oh! ¡Ay! Si marca eso, Franco. Bro, motherfucker thought he was Messi for a second. Buena. That's what I like. Oh my God, I thought it was Messi for a second, bro.
Doesn't feel like anything's beyond him. Give and go, and I'll take them all on.
Woof.
Quick feet.
I don't know what just happened. Did Rodrigo just have a shot? What the hell is going on? I don't know.
Madrid have momentum again.
I probably need to start going to get my mom though.
And Rodrigo, who's had a difficult time of it the last 6 months or so, really. A lot of speculation about summer move maybe to England. Illness and injury at the end of last season curtailed his season, and then
watch out again with Weah, bro.
At the Club World Cup in the summer. And there's only been a substitute this season for the most part. We haven't had a close-up of Vinny Jr. in the last couple of minutes, but penny for them.
Alright, bro. I might just have to go get my mom's. It's 3:34, bro. Watch out with Marseille real quick. Hold up.
By O'Reilly. By Evans.
Pass.
Here's Greenwood. Emerson on the run. it onto his left foot. Greenwood, either foot suits him. Here's a barrier.
Hey, handball.
Back for Mason Greenwood. And he's found him
Forward,
in the
no.
way once more. And here's Greenwood. Will come down for O'Reilly and Kondogbia.
No.
Hit an arm, hit the arm of Militao. Tucked into his body. You can see the appeals. Nothing doing from the Bosnian referee.
I don't know what the hell just happened. Come on, bro. Come on, Rodrigo. Look at all the space you got. Hey.
Aragula. Mastantuono. First touch was a little careless.
Hey.
Second
Woo.
was there. And the third.
Hey.
Rodrigo.
Ay, Mastantuono.
Tremaine.
Come on, get him.
Mbappe. Tremaine. Rodrigo. Herrera's on the outside.
Woo!
Needed a touch from the keeper.
What a shot. Good shot, Shomini. Alright, I gotta go get my mom, bro. Hey, hopefully before the half, hopefully Madrid score, bro. We're playing good now.
Puts his laces through it. It's acrobatic. He needs to get all the power he can into the save, into the arm, to get it up over the bar. It's fantastic football from both teams. It's a strike. This was the opportunity, but I'm not sure where else he can put his arm.
The referee had a brilliant view of it too. It's on target from Kondogbia. Rodrigo. And there's Rulli again. Might just take a moment to settle things down. Might not. He's the understudy to Emi Martinez in the Argentine national squad, and he's got a similar temperament.
The same school of goalkeeping, and can't take your eyes off him.
Just then able to tuck it inside the fullback for player. Getting another hat of his pass. He was played into trouble there. Tchouaméni had to take evasive action as central midfield players often have to do. It wasn't really his fault, but it's a yellow card which might just cramp his style a bit. Might not.
Two slow passes. When they do slow it down, Madrid been pounced upon once for a goal and once for that for the yellow card. And for all the flaws at the back, they do know how to press and when to press. Centre-backs, the two centre-backs, and Pavard is playing that right back, is lining up beyond the far post.
Greenwood takes. 5 minutes out, kept alive by Højbjerg. Pavard. It's deflected.
Sparks for Santuano so far in the game. He's not been shy to drive at players, to take shots on. Still a teenager.
Yeah, he turned 18 last month. Defending the near post. sense in such an open game that Real Madrid will probably outscore most opponents, whatever it takes. But there's no sign that Marseille are going to try to close it up, or even consider that 1 point might be a good return from their opening Champions League game in this venue. Højbjerg, Emerson, Weah. Full forward in the attack, and this is O'Reilly, and he'll go for goal this time. He has got goals in him, Matt O'Reilly.
It's a wonderful left foot. Wasn't one of his best efforts.
Carvajal venturing forward. Look at the spaces in the middle of the field. Rodrigo. It's good defending in the end by Pavard. Because 7 minutes left in the first half, and it looks like the end of the second half. It's like there are some weary bodies out there, unable to close up those spaces and make the pitch a bit smaller.
How long both teams could keep this pace up for, because it is such a frenetic speed. It's lost such high turnover of ball and end-to-end that the energy that's been exerted in high intensity run has been incredible in the opening 38 minutes.
Real Madrid played very nearly twice as many games as Marseille through last season. Aubameyang, he's gathered it in, he's got away from Militao and found a side netting. Well, for him, he's done the difficult bit there, because his finishing is usually far more certain than that.
He's got a score, and he's been gifted it by Militao. That bump, that error, just trying to force him out of the way, but from there, from that angle, his experience and his qualities. To hear Thierry Henry in the studio at half-time talk through that one, but that is a glorious chance for Aubameyang.
And his record here, 5 goals in 4 visits to the Bernabeu before tonight. Yeah, Emerick Aubameyang. Alagula. Mbappe to Tchouameni. Now Stanfona. Halted this time by Emerson. The defeat to Paris Saint-Germain, the FIFA Club World Cup semi-final in New Jersey on July the 9th, was Real Madrid's 68th match since the previous August. Marseille played 36 all season, finished in mid-May, and it's going to be a recurring narrative during this season as we monitor the performances of teams that went deep into the summer tournament.
You see the results that there were. PSG themselves, Real Madrid, taking such heavy defeats in there.
Oh, and here's an opportunity for Mbappe. Really has to make another save. But again, the assist came from Marseille.
It's suicidal at times what they're doing. Fighting that press, luring the press. Well, they're doing it against fantastic players. To say Mbappe, that wasn't his finest strike. Didn't get a good strike on the ball. Miss hit almost did for Rooney.
If Real Madrid are going to be involved in physically taxing games such as this one, if they're going to be asked to press their opponents from the outset and through games, you do just wonder about that summer workload that they had.
Fantastic options as well, but it isn't the biggest squad that you've ever seen.
Bob and I are watching Bayern Munich and Chelsea tomorrow, both also carrying same heavy load into the new season. Real Madrid played in 7 different competitions last season. 7. They actually won 2.
Square pass inside, slow, fightingless. A little toe and a little nick to get in there. So many times so far in this half we've seen that.
There's probably some of you asking yourself, wait a minute, you said they won 2, I thought they won nothing last season. What? Yeah, okay, they won the UEFA Super Cup the FIFA Intercontinental Cup. Prizes if you can remember who they beat in the finals. I couldn't, I had to look it up. Atalanta and Pachuca, but I mean, they lost 15 games last season. It was a treadmill campaign, and here they are a month off, and they're straight back onto the running machine.
Tread on the toe for Rodrigo Parad. Just wanted to get tight. I don't think he was expecting the ball into there so early. Combination for Real Madrid. Mbappe allows to drift out there, and Müller who drop in and find the passes. I think that's the route forward for them.
If you're joining us during the afternoon, wherever you are, welcome. Vinicius Junior is on the Real Madrid bench this evening, as indeed is Jude Bellingham. First time this season, so plenty of options to refresh. But Xabi Alonso has already been forced into one substitution because of an early hamstring injury for Trent Alexander-Arnold, which brought Danny Carvajal on at right back. Timothy Weah gave Marseille the lead midway through the half, and 7 minutes later, Rodrigo won a penalty, which Mbappe converted. Didn't disguise that particularly well, did he? Houston, who was red carded at the weekend, just needs to keep the temperature down.
Tired, a late tackle. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. So I'm still apologising.
I got there as fast as I could, 36 years of age. Worked that well. Worked it to Papa. His method in the madness. The message is, if you want to press us Real Madrid, then try. Greenwood. Riley. With the end to Valedi.
So almost wait with the ball under their feet. All the studs on the top of the ball, and they're just waiting for the misstep. One player to step out of position to get it. There is jeopardy in it.
There is the jeopardy, and here's Mbappe, and here's Arda Güler. Well, I wasn't counting, but Marseille must have had 20-25 uninterrupted passes there. Where did it get them? Midway inside their own half.
At this point, Arda Güler only had one thing on his mind, and it was the wrong thing. As the return pass of Mbappe was on. There's not many who deny him that.
Good work by Rodrigo. Lambian losing it. Riley, Alvarez. Would Rodrigo generally be considered a harder worker than Vinicius Junior?
think it comes on naturally. I think instinctively he knows what to do, and I think that was the question under Alonso coming into this. Are Mbappe and Vinicius Junior actually any good at pressing? We've never seen them do it. We don't know.
O'Reilly, it's a good idea. Managed to win it back. Tone for his error, won't yet. Here's Greenwood. Alvaro is available on the overlap. Mason Greenwood. He's a fascinating player because you can see he's predominantly left-footed. He's taken 3 penalties this season, all with his right foot.
There's only 1 or 2 in the world that do that, and he tends to be the one, but the static ball is different.
Mbappe, never static. He's fed Matchday. Made it easier for the keeper than it should have been. Still Matchday. There's a rather casual finish. Really made a good save. He should have been given no chance, really.
Yeah, it's got to look Mbappe in the eyes in the dressing room in a moment. Mbappe through. In his form, you're thinking he's going for goal. He's going to take a shot, but it's such a lovely ball to Matchday. He's got the time to take a touch. Decides not to do that. And when you do that, you've got half the goal to aim at. Just to lob it into the dive of Rui. They've had a hatful of chances to take this away from Marseille.
It's been a strange half. It's been an entertaining half. Timothy Weah gave Marseille the lead. Kylian Mbappe equalised from the spot. It's 1-1 on the break in the Bernabeu.
This match is brought to you by Bet365. And Heineken, UEFA Champions League official partners.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan, you use AI a lot.
Gemini, show me the concealer.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
But hey, it's the new Google Pixel 10 Pro, plus Google AI Pro for 6 months.
Boyfriend of the year.
Still a chance here. It's Willingham into the box. Willingham shoots. Goal! That was magic. Willingham tucks it in and puts the championship to bed. Sweet dreams.
As long as soccer players celebrate with a slide, you can count on Geico. Car insurance made easy with 24/7 claim service.
Pressure! What pressure? The players are...
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. So even if you can't count on accurate expiration dates,
It's a rookie mistake.
or people appreciating your fashion sense,
Jen, the crowd is not on board here.
you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount Plus.
Grabbing one of good choices.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the halftime report presented by Heineken. It's so good to have you with us. Kate, Terry, Jamie, and Micah. We're going to go through some of the Champions League scores here for you at halftime. Real Madrid and Marseille split at 1-1 at this point in time. Let's start us off with you, Terry, with a chance for Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid.
Yes, he nearly scored a spectacular goal. There was a tiny bit of luck on how the ball arrived to him. As you can see here, Rodrigo is playing on the left. He's been active. Then he's going to Mbappe now receive the ball from a player from Marseille over, and I think the ball was in the back of the net that I passed to the moment. It's just going wide.
Well, it was Marseille who took the lead, and Mason Greenwood involved. He's been heavily involved in the first half. He's been excellent, looked really sharp. But Weah on the outside makes that run. That's the power that beats the goalkeeper. But he just gets caught out. That was Micah's man before the game. But Mason Greenwood, as I said, we mentioned him before the game. He's looked really sharp. He was the man I mentioned. That's a great thing. No. That will never happen to me.
And then the man that I mentioned scored. No. Rodrigo has been very active. You can see him here going away from Pavard and then trying to go away from Kondogbia. I don't know why he does that. It's always going to be a penalty, and it was. And then Kylian made sure that they were going to pay. And once again, he scores against Marseille.
And finally, a player none of us mentioned. Aubameyang, you know, he's always got running behind, takes a really good touch. I just think he could go across the goalkeeper there. He tries to go near post, little shove there, but it's excellent touch. And he just needs a little bit of conviction in the end to make it 2-1.
0-1 after.
Ooh, so there are...
You have to blow his cover like that.
There are 3 other games that are underway at this point in time. I can tell you that Benfica, who are playing at home in Lisbon, are 2-1 up against Qarabag in Portugal. Goal from Pavlidis was their second goal. Nice little spin. That was fancy, wasn't it?
Nice.
So Benfica ahead at home, and Tottenham 1-0 up, courtesy of an own goal actually by Villarreal's keeper Luis Jr. early on in that game. So those scorelines in those 2 games for you. We'll be back in just a minute with the Heineken halftime moment.
Here's my lucky sock.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Heineken Halftime House. We're at the break in our matches, which means it's time for our first Heineken unmissable moment of the new season.
Yes!
Woo!
So, want me to take it away, Jamie?
No, I'll start.
Well, hurry up then.
Yeah, there we go.
Pull him.
The man who scores, where? We're just going to look at him. He could make it 1-0, but then he gets knocked down. But he gets up again. You're never going to keep Tim down.
Okay. The boy from Brooklyn is cooking. Timothy Weir goes to the belly ball and has no fear. He nips in from the rear and he scores at the near. His family definitely shed a tear. The fast one! We're coming, baby! You know what time it is?
from the Champions League after this.
So the other night, my family was deciding what to watch because Apple TV Plus comes with the Sapphire Reserve card. And I asked, what's your favorite show? And they all said, The Studio. Which, you know, it's great and funny, but that's a comedy. So I asked them, there's another show starting with an S that, you know, has some mysteries and crazy twists. And they're like, oh yeah, Slow Horses, Gary Oldman. Which is good. It's very good. He's brilliant. I love Gary Oldman.
For an ultra?
We're playing for ultras. Brace you for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior light beer.
Lung cancer isn't me. This is me.
Your life comes first. So discover the first combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy, for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that has spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Opdivo plus Yervoy gives you 2 ways to help your body attack cancer. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing, or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Opdivo plus Yervoy can harm your unborn baby.
This is me. And that is so him.
A chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy.
He's a bell, he's a boy, he's bell boy. Hotels bring him joy, he's bell boy. Yes, with the best perks. Like up to 20% off hundreds of thousands of hotels and a whole lot of other stuff I can't get into right now.
This match is brought to you by Bet365. And Heineken, the UEFA Champions League official partners.
So welcome back to our coverage of the Champions League here on CBS Sports and Paramount Plus. Real Madrid and Marseille tied at 1 apiece in Madrid at half-time at the Bernabeu. A penalty from Kylian Mbappe to put Madrid back on level terms. We're going to go back to the Spanish capital and inside that stadium that we're looking at and speak with Guillem and Anita. Find out your guys' thoughts on the first half.
Well, okay, I think it's fair to say not many people in here would have thought Marseille would take the lead, especially with how strong Real Madrid started here.
Oh, it was a football storm, a gale of chances, pressure, really good pressure, passes. They were just really sharp, Real Madrid, in the first 30 minutes. And yet Marseille scores first. The Serbi wouldn't be happy at all with the fact that his team cannot build from the back. They keep losing possession and giving Real Madrid an opportunity to create chances. On the other hand, with the ball, Real Madrid are sorted. They have to keep going back. It feels like they have to adjust the defense at the back. It's easy to attack them. And at the end, the pressure was a little bit less intense because it feels warm down here, doesn't it?
It's just a little bit warm, over 30 degrees Celsius. But very quickly, who can Xabi Alonso look to maybe freshen the attack?
Vini, I suppose. But at the same time, Marseille also have very good players on the bench, like the likes of Gomez or Paixão. This is still not done, but adjusting in the attack for Real Madrid, sorry, for Marseille, and adjusting at the back for Real Madrid.
About 45 minutes to go.
Thank you, guys. Terry, do you want to add your thoughts on the first half and what you think happens next?
Well, Real Madrid needs to sort out the offensive balance. They're going forward, putting pressure well, but they were too open for me on the counter. This is why Marseille find themselves in a situation where they could expose them at time, and it didn't work. But overall, if they manage to deal with that, I think they're going to win.
You know what's been really interesting, Kate, is Rodrigo on the left. I know Vinny obviously is on the bench, he'll probably come on in the second half, but he's been saying all summer he wants to play on the left. He's been rumoured to go away, but he's been given his chance and he gets the penalty. It's going to be interesting to see the balance, how they can fit him all in. But he's done very well. If he does the same in the second half, I think they'll get it.
Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, what's here? I'm just looking at Huijsen there at the back. I mean, he was involved in the goal, you know, stepping up the goal. That's his game, loses the ball, but then obviously there's a big space behind. We got a red card as well already in his Real Madrid career. So, as I said, a young defender, still learning on the job, but they do look susceptible. Real Madrid, listen, it's the first half of the first Champions League game, but...
I know, another one. Conundrum yesterday. Susceptible.
I mean, you know what? Where do you think we school in Liverpool?
Susceptible.
S-U-S-C-E-P-T-I-B-L-E.
You think he's wrong? Would you like to steal? Go ahead.
No, let's head back to Robert.
S-U-S-C-E-P-T-I-B-L-E.
He was right. I just wondered how Michael would have spelled it.
Oh, look, we've run out of time.
We haven't actually. We've still got some time we can talk because the players are still making their way out. Not from Marseille, their perspective, and De Zerbi's perspective. What will that be, Thierry?
Well, when you're going to play against Madrid away from home, obviously, it's always a tough one. You need to have a bit of luck. And by the way, they conceded a goal for me on the mistake. You don't have to do what he did here. So you have to have a bit of luck and make sure that when you have an opportunity, you need to score. Like Birmingham had a great opportunity for a striker of his caliber, and he didn't put it in. So next one has to go in.
And just before I do hand you back over to the commentary team, just to let you know that Karabakh are now level with Benfica. Remember, if you heard earlier, they were 2-0 down. It's 2-2 now, the score in that game, so they pulled back 2 goals to get back on level terms. Q-A-R-A-B-A-G.
Correct!
Come on, give me a better test than that one. Second half action is set for you, so let me send you back over to your commentary team for this one. On the call for Real Madrid against Marseille, you're going to go back to Clive Tilsley and Rob Green. Gents.
Real Madrid's next Champions League appointment in 2 weeks' time. They just test you. It's in Kazakhstan. Little 4,000-mile adventure to Almaty to play Kairat. That's 4,000 miles. That's Madrid to Chicago, then back. Flight time must be 10 hours each way, 3 time zones. Almaty's not even in Europe. It's east of Mumbai, east of Kabul. So Real Madrid's already tiring campaign is about to get even more exhausting. You down for that one, Rob?
Got me almost ready. Yep, that's put me in. It's going to be a trip and a half, but that was the first half and a half. That it's a ridiculous route. Marseille came out to play their insistence on inviting the press and then trying to play through it. Real Madrid having so much joy.
Herrera's going down, getting a free kick. Come on. Getting a yellow card. He's a very, very experienced player to bring in Benjamin Pavard on loan from Inter Milan, played in last year's final. His last 5 seasons, now 6 into the Champions League, more than 50 appearances in this competition. France's World Cup winning right back in 2018 and reprising that position tonight.
He's got his hands full now. Left-hand side with Rodrigo.
Mbappe. This is behind Western Toronto. The Opta computer reckons that Marseille landed the 4th most testing draw of all the 36 Champions League teams. PSV Eindhoven apparently drew the shortest straw, then Bayern Munich, then Paris Saint-Germain. I'm not got enough time on this planet to argue with the computer, but Real Madrid have got Juventus and Manchester City to come here. They've also got to go to Liverpool and to Asia. I don't suppose the computer gets jet lag.
Marseille's teams that they play, they've got some tough ones in there, like everyone has, as you say, but games, it gives them enough hope in there that they can make it through.
Look at this break from Militao. Fancy Mbappe might have been offside. It is corner. And Militao, like Howson alongside him, prepared to step up and augment the attack. Real Madrid carried a real threat from set pieces the weekend in San Sebastian.
Something they worked on. Arda Güler as well is a fantastic set piece taker.
Arda Güler takes, and Harrison's there. Greenwood trying to break away. Carrera sees to it that he can't.
Just wondering in this second half how much Greenwood will get away and how much space there is if they do continue to press, how much energy that they've spent in that first half Real Madrid and how long they can keep it for. Three. Mbappe, Mastantuano and Rodrigo have put a lot into pressing. Sancho many in behind, stepping in, Arda Güler stepping up as well. They're playing the high line that you can see. The gaps are there for Ware and Greenwood to break into.
It's the balance that Thierry was talking about at the break. I'm sure Maney and Valverde are the more defensively minded Real Madrid midfield players. Eduardo Camavinga, who's been out of the season, is back in harness on the bench tonight. Rulli taking another ridiculous chance. I mean, it's Kylian Mbappe. Hello.
He's fallen over the ball once, he's fallen over his own feet once.
Arda Güler. Here is Mbappe again. It's deflected. Aubameyang's foot was almost fatal.
He could have gone anywhere. Huge sigh of relief from Aubameyang because it was a barely harmless strike.
Güler working the near post this time, where Aubameyang sees out his defensive duties more convincingly.
Two centre halves at the top of the screen, just waiting. Wilson's got his arm raised now, expecting the crossing. Complete mismatch at the far post.
I think probably the classic Real Madrid midfield of modern times would be Modric, Casemiro and Kroos. There's nobody in world football quite like any of those, but there isn't really a copycat for any of those players in the current setup, is there?
Now to say, well, sure, Kroos and Modric would have been able to do the style of football that they're doing now, and when they come up against bigger teams, they're going to be found out in some games, you feel, doing this.
It's O'Reilly. Howson at the stretch. Carreras is able to bring it away. Here's Arda Güler. Kondogbia managed to get a big size 10 on the ball.
That's the back line there on the right hand side of the screen of Real Madrid. They're up there looking to press. This is asking a lot of all the players to step on, step forwards, keep going.
Penalised in his attempt to protect the ball from Carreras. Who's come up worst? Here is Carreras. About there again.
that's every ball that Marseille played. They played so many little diagonal balls, square balls into the middle of the pitch that have been cut out. Their own worst enemy at times in the first half.
Trending through to Arnagula. This is Danny Carvajal. Now for Emerson. Rodrigo. Tueno. Safety fielded by Maruli. No rest at the weekend after picking up his second and third Argentine caps at the start of the month. Franco Tueno back on the ball here. Mbappe looking to set up Valverde. Mbappe well challenged by Valerdi. Doppia finds a way out. Aubameyang, he was fouled. It's a tactical foul too. And it's a yellow card for Militao.
It's a brilliant large kicks tackle. One, and that's not it. It's Militao making sure he doesn't have to do the 60 yards back. This is Valerdi with the fantastic block. Again. Playing out from the back, playing themselves into trouble. Just gets over the top of the ball, but he's making his point. He won it fairly. He won a lot off the ball.
He's an Argentina junior last week, the Marseille captain, Leonardo Valerdi, didn't actually have the best of times, and they defeated Ecuador. He got caught under a high ball, and Nicolas Otamendi alongside him paid a price because he finished up having to take evasive action, got a red carded half an hour into that game. And by the time Valerdi had come back from South America, Marseille had signed 2 new centre-backs.
That doesn't sound dissimilar to his time at Marseille as well. He's a fantastic footballer, but in some weeks you just feel he's in the brunt of the style of play, the risks that they take, and seem to take a lot on himself. Miley himself got sent off for a mix-up between him and Højbjerg. As well for Marseille earlier in the season.
They've shaken Mbappe, but it's going to be good enough to continue in just a moment. It is a disorientating time of the season with the transfer window running right up until the end of August, and then no sooner is it closed and players go away on international duty, and it's almost feel as if it's starting the season all over again, particularly when you've made the kind of business that Marseille have. Here's Aubameyang. Where? Aubameyang! Straight at Courtois. Emerson's there. Comes out to Højbjerg. Good chance there. Second good chance for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Time to line this one up. And the strike away just went for power this time, and it was straight at Courtois. He's taking no chances. Got a little wobble on the ball. Strong hands from the big man.
Second, the first time, Aubameyang scored 5 times in 4 visits to this stadium. Last one was actually in an El Clasico for Barcelona. He scored twice, past Courtois in a 4-0 win, March 2022. Happy memories. Could have had a couple more tonight. pass from Mbappe. Another couldn't return the favour. Greenwood running into trouble in the shape of Carreras. Rodrigo. Austin Tuano. Gets it back from Carvajal. It's got dealt with by Emerson, and here goes Timothy Weah again. Space to run with the ball. With Matt O'Reilly. Now Greenwood, Weah.
Pace has dropped right off now from both teams. The energy levels are sapping. See there that they had a break on, didn't take it on. Madrid dropped back, and all of a sudden, 6 Marseille players were still in their own half, just having a breather.
Greenwood has done well. Mason Greenwood. To away by Howson. Just wouldn't come down for him. Valerdi has to respond. Actually for him, he had a yard start on Mbappe.
Neither and Gear mentioned it at half time. You wonder at what point the changes are going to be made. Valerdi actually had to be in the full squad.
Particularly as the benches are stacked. They really are.
Scored against Sociedad at the weekend in a similar sort of position, breaking through onto a poor pass. He's lit up there, and he had to be sharp.
I say face and arguably a bigger game still this coming Sunday when they entertain Paris Saint-Germain in the French League. They're already 6 points adrift of the champions. The champions, they finished 19 points behind us runners-up last season. Mr. Tuano is going to make way for Brahim Diaz. Or is he? No, gentleman. Thanks, boss. Just shout when you're ready. I'll be fine.
Not sure. That's plan C, D, or E.
Real face other paces Espanyol here on Saturday. An unbeaten Espanyol. Moved within 2 points of the leaders with a good win last night. And then Real take on Atletico Madrid the following weekend. Big games ahead in these early weeks of the season for both teams. Greenwood, who was aware of Carvalho's run. Germani, Alice. Offset by Valerdi again. With an eye on the ball challenge. Look who's having more of the ball.
The times.
Stage is set for him, isn't it?
Diaz is not his own. Stripped and ready to go.
Love the arm round the shoulder. Here's what I want you to do. Yeah, well, you could have put me on at the start. Forced into a change very early in the game. We want to maximise the transfer windows, the substitution windows available to him, Xabi Alonso.
what was the plan was on it was that set free up another substitution later on in the game. But it feels like it needs an injection of something now. After the harum scarum of the first half and the frenetic nature of it, it's long.
Well, Vinicius Junior should be fresh. He was rested by Brazil. Didn't have to travel out for the internationals. Carlo Ancelotti said he knew everything he needed to know. He has not played a full 90 minutes for Real Madrid this season. Changes on both flanks. Vinicius Junior comes on to the left. And Brahim Diaz, who was himself substituted at half-time in San Sebastian on Saturday. He's not had 70 minutes in a game as yet this season. Comes on the right.
Right slots. There's no introduction. Brahim Diaz not so much cutting in onto his foot as Matchday was, but still will look to link up, will look to come inside. Doesn't like to hang out wide on the right.
I read a report that Vinicius Junior had gone through a program of physical conditioning during the international break just to try and to sharpen him up.
A bit leggy on the ball at the weekend. You need that extra bit of energy, that extra zip. Stride, it wasn't there for him.
And he had to be sacrificed really because of the red card in the end. Real Madrid had to put a greater emphasis on defence in the second half of that match against Real Sociedad. But he didn't look happy about being substituted. Say he looks happy about coming on, but he's got a fantastic opportunity to make a point. Here's Timothy Weah, and that's an inviting ball for Aubameyang, and Thibaut Courtois had to be alert to it.
Well, his teammate stopped. I thought the ball had gone off, but he was alive to it. Needed to be.
Argula. Here comes Carreras. Keep it in. It's unnecessary, really, with some breaking beyond him. He had more conventional options.
How long he would take Marseille.
That's O'Reilly will give way to Pichal. And Jeffrey Kondogbia is going to make way for the Belgian international midfield player Arthur Vermeeren. Pichal had 30 minutes on Friday. He arrived at Marseille with some injuries, club record $40 million move from Feyenoord in the Netherlands. Vermeeren is on loan from Leipzig. He had 15 minutes on Friday, and that was his first football of the season. And he played in the Champions League the last couple of seasons with Leipzig and Antwerp. Played against the likes of Liverpool and Inter Milan and Juventus and Barcelona. So even though he's tender in years, 20, this stage won't frighten him.
Mason Greenwood.
He went up front at in the league game on the weekend.
Conventional looks like 4-4-2. What's more of the two centre midfielders, of which Vermeeren is one.
Vinicius Junior against Papa. Went without the ball. Greenwood. Quickly taken to Vinicius Junior. Kick. Not a good one. Oh, and it slips right through everybody at the near post and staring into your own goal. That is quite a clearance.
It's an incredible bit of defending from Emerson. Just to get it up and over. Goulet and Carvajal alive and awake for the same little ball and the same little movement.
Own goal written all over in that. It's hot night and everybody's getting a bit excited because Roma really is down. What happened here? Danny Carvajal. Oh, there is definitely a movement of the head towards Rooney. And the VAR, the Dutchman Dennis Higler will be all over this. And Real Madrid have lost one right back tonight to injury, might be to lose another.
He could go here. Referee here from Porto had his back completely turned as unaware as to what was going on. The movement of the head. There is no denying it's there. It's into Rooney's face. It's exactly what he was asking for Carvajal to do. He's got no means of defence here, Carvajal.
All that experience, 6 finals. Turns 34 in January. And his 100th appearance in UEFA club football. Danny Carvajal was lured into a very rash act there, and as you can see, the VAR is now checking that very carefully.
Talk all he wants and explain all he wants, but he can't deny he didn't make any movements up of the head from that point.
And his face kind of tells you that. How stupid have I been? On another tack, the Marseille reserve goalkeeper is relatively inexperienced. He's only played 3 games for the club. 6'3" Dutchman by the name of Jeffrey Golanga. On his feet. Carvajal could be on his way.
I'm sure he even needs to go over and check. He will.
So the on-the-field referee Irfan Pelto will check what Dennis Higler is drawing his attention to, and it's who makes the movement towards the other. But the still picture doesn't help yet. Sorry.
Can't make any other decision here now. Go. Movement's there, it's undeniable. Talk as long as you want. There's only one decision that can be made.
Real Madrid had to play an hour with 10 men at the weekend. Confirmation of the inevitable departure, Danny Carvajal.
This time has given Alonso some thinking time as to what to do. Need to fill in at right back now. Talk all you want. Up you go.
I just feel that deep down he knows. The only person to blame here is the man of the match. Cajole, yes. Minus.
Strength in gears. The referee with his back turned, trying to marshal all the players. And VAR has to intervene.
Incidentally, the red card that was shown to Dean Houseman at the weekend is being appealed by Real Madrid. I think there's quite a strong feeling that that was particularly harsh. It was preventing a clear goal-scoring opportunity when Eder Militao was actually alongside him. That particular red card might be successfully just one of the Danny Carvajal's off. So too is Arnaud there. And on comes the second defender, Raul Asensio, who had a big impact last season, but hasn't really found favour with Xabi Alonso. Madrid have a corner. Howson's header. Really is okay to continue, incidentally. I don't think he fakes anything, the goalkeeper. He might have asked for it a bit.
I'm sure VAR picked it up as well. The referee wasn't going to.
Well, Roberto De Zerbi said in his media briefing yesterday, very businesslike, he said this is not a party, not a celebration. Qualification for the Champions League is a significant step forward for Marseille, but he said he saw it as the beginning of something, not just a means to an end. And his team now, I mean, they haven't shown a lack of ambition all night, but 11 against 10, 1-1, probably the best part of 20 minutes with the added time, maybe a bit more, to think about winning the game.
Yeah, they're in the box seat now, and see Asensio's 17 there is gone into the right back. Brahim Diaz is dropping in at times just to help out, fill in.
Asensio here is a centre back. Good chance for Paixão to make hay against him.
Fresh legs against him, but Vinicius Junior is going to be charged with getting up with Mbappe.
That's a clever flick by Aubameyang. A bit too clever for Greenwood, in truth. Offside is the decision that's been given here. A little bit on the way.
Stepping up at the right time, Nelson, but he's got the experience to know he should be wise to that.
Medina is going to be shown a card too.
Well practiced Real Madrid at this thing. As you were saying, Clive, had a first amount of time at the weekend. Played with 10 men successfully as well.
And they actually scored their second goal with 10 men. It's Real Sociedad up in the Basque country. Xabi Alonso country. Well then, he won't like for energy. Mbappe.
This cute.
Mbappe. Yeah, partly for me to advise him how to finish, but
I just want to say.
he had a bit of time to take a touch there. Vinicius Junior. As the frustration grows, so Marseille's opportunity grows. Timothy Weah's down at the moment. Participating with his evening, Michael Rio, Panama International. Certainly Barnes from fullback down that side. Although it's not his Everson that's coming off. And Kondogbia has that yellow card against his name. Where? And Emerson, sorry. So Guiri is the other player who's coming on, who is a goal scorer. I mean Guiri, who has actually started 3 of the 4 games so far this season. But was injured just before half-time on Friday, so was a doubt for this game tonight. But it's not a backward step that at all by Roberto De Zerbi. Here's Vinicius Junior coming forward. Hasn't really happened for him yet since coming on.
Greenwood been relieved of his centre-forward duties and stepped in on that right-hand side. You can see just in front of Pavard. He's a centre-forward. He's alongside Aubameyang now.
Maria with the bandaged hands gone to left back. Vinicius Junior. Running up Valerdi. Vinicius Junior. Rooney's had a few driven straight at him tonight.
Some of the life from Vinicius Junior. Confidence builder for him.
Ramirez taking a chance there. Carreras. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Little flick from Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. After the sliding challenge. Oh, has he given a penalty for handball here? I think he has he slid in.
Medina can't believe it. Thinking it's a fantastic tackle. It's down, it's a supporting arm. I'm not sure when you're sliding towards the ground how you're supposed to bring your arm down towards the ground without putting it there.
He does kind of brush it with the palm of his hand, but it's got to be instinctive. There's no good reason why he would deliberately handle the ball, having made such a well-timed challenge. And Real Madrid, who've had a thing or two to say about the standard of refereeing in Spain just recently, may just have been having an opportunity to win the game with a very controversial penalty award.
There's no denying that it hits him on the arm. I don't know how anyone can explain to me, or any other footballer, or current, where he's supposed to put his arm. So quickly, you're sliding in one direction, the ball goes in another, and you're coming towards the ground. It's nigh on impossible, but he gets another go at the penalty spot.
Something's changed the penalty taker, and there's a second one against the same goalkeeper. Kylian Mbappe wasn't giving this opportunity up. Oh, squeezed through the goalkeeper's hands. 50 goals for Real Madrid for Kylian Mbappe. And anybody that wants to stop Real Madrid has got to try to stop Kylian Mbappe from scoring. And good luck with that. That's 7-6 already this season. He's hit the ground running, and when Kylian Mbappe is running, he takes the catching. And Marseille have got to catch Real Madrid now.
Well, it's a huge slice of luck that the 10 men have received, not just in the giving. Rooney, when he went that way, must have felt like he was going to save it. Doesn't get his left hand down in time to get it with his right. Goes with the one hand, and it's not enough. But Mbappe delivers again.
$50 goals for Real Madrid. 57 Champions League goals in 88 Champions League appearances. And scoring it better than a goal a game now for club and country already this season. And that's 12 goals in 17 games against Marseille. He's got it in for them.
What was Mikey's hot take before the game? Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or for Mbappe. Well, he's on his way.
A couple of months before that's decided. And I suspect a good, well, might be the best part of 15 minutes before this match is decided, because there's a long stoppage for the both the red card and the penalty decision.
This is Marseille's challenge now, is to break down Real Madrid. Not sure there's going to be any pressing from them. They're just going to sit in, sit tight as they get through us. 2 walls of 4.
Marshall. Quite there. Amirin. It's 5 minutes out. These two teams have met 4 times before. Real Madrid have won all 4. Somehow. Find a way in this competition. Some of the most famous attacking talents in world football. Got some defending to do.
They played a long time against Rennes. First game of the season, struggled to break them down.
Griezmann's cross. Headed away by House. It's a good ball from Hoybier. Griezmann's got it into the path of Pavard, but his first touch wasn't very good. Famous left back, Vinicius Junior, is there to make the challenge. Medina's header is loose. Here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Sets up Brahim Diaz. Again, he's in straight at Rooney.
Did it well initially. Brahim Diaz just a nudge Medina to get the ball away. Better strike on target.
Winning. Amira. Hoybier. Greenwood. Smash that straight at Courtois. Good stop though. Chouameni's found a way out. Diaz. Mbappe just lets it run. And it's his junior.
Sharp from Courtois, wasn't it? Just to get his body out the way and get his hands in the way. Coming up so quick. Easy to get yourself in a model, positionally, body shape.
Forward by Chouameni, but Diaz won't reach it. With that 4,000-mile trip to Kazakhstan, Danny Carvajal won't be making it, neither will Trent Alexander-Arnold. Should have got a right back to find. At the moment, that man is Raul Asensio. He's careless, wasteful. So's that. Hoybier. Guerri. Igor Paschal. Hoybier. Sit back from Murillo. Paschal! Got a good goal scoring record. Got 18 for Bayern last 6 months away.
Courtois, just to get your hands up and out from your body so you can manipulate the ball.
Morgan Riley has come on for Benjamin Pavard at fullback. Riley, who missed the weekend game because of a domestic suspension. Englishman. Originally with Manchester City. He actually played as a centre-back in the Burnley team that, through good defending, won promotion to the English Premier League last season. There he is. Another Englishman, Mason Greenwood. Igor Paixão. Mourinho. On a kick. The Algerian international will take the corner. Eddie and Medina are in there. All the way through to Mason Greenwood, but it's rather weary swipe of the ball.
A bit tired in the second half, Marseille. The intensity's dropped, which has helped Real Madrid a little bit. I think there's enough there for him to work with for the season. A lot of new players, as you said, Clyde coming in, a lot to work with, a lot to get his understanding of how to play on the ball. More pertinent than anything else, really, to get that right.
Diaz. Valverde. This is the end of the field that Real Madrid want to play these closing minutes. They've got a corner. Fede Valverde is playing his 79th game in the last 13 months. And he's just on different field to everybody else. The game. Amazing.
Was the one. The legs within the team, wasn't it, last season and before, but he's hoping that everyone else joins in now.
That's what Xabi Alonso's got in mind. Seven added minutes. Diaz. He's a bit weary too. Aubameyang. Valverde is there. Weary. Tchouameni sorting it out. Valverde.
I'm thinking now Marseille have got to give it a go. It's a long group stage, but things have been lost now. Passing at the back.
Greenwood. It's nicely worked. Again, Riley. I mean, I'm all for a coach with a clear idea of how to play the game, but it needs must.
Every pass that they're doing now is just allowing Real Madrid to breathe and get set.
Paixão. Right corner. Asensio filling in at right back. He had a really calamitous Club World Cup. Xabi Alonso seemed to lose faith in him out in the States. Weary with the corner kick. Will flick on. It's found Greenwood. Really attacked that with a great deal of conviction from me.
Now watched all the way onto his foot. Didn't have any confidence over it whatsoever.
It's not as if Carreras is all over him here.
No, it's a really good chance, and You've got time to see it, time to watch it onto your foot.
5 at the back, at least 5.
Yeah, let's get yourself the right wing back. Stay there.
Well, after last season's misadventures in the early stages of the league phase, any win is a good win for Real Madrid, but it's not the kind of win that 70-odd thousand people came to watch or we would have anticipated. It's been a struggle.
It's not the kind of win that reverberates around Europe, is it? It's not one you send Real Madrid are back. Let's just say, I'm not sure he meant that. Disguised it very well if he did.
So far, stoppage time has passed without any true alarms for Real Madrid. Really? Medina. Shot. Maria. No apparent urgency. Inward to Vermeer. Riley to Valerdi, now Højbjerg. Pashao. Had to be crossed and it's flicked off the head of Militao. Real Madrid have another corner to defend. The cross asked a question at least.
It is the one. That's the one trying to get it to Pashao just to do something, but they were frustrated. Proceedings are frustrated with the penalty.
Greenwood takes, and Valerdi's header is not with any real control under pressure from Carreras. Well, he was always going to return, wasn't he? Up either to Hill or to Anfield. He'll return to Anfield in November when Real Madrid play Liverpool. Xabi Alonso began his coaching career here with the Real Madrid junior teams following his retirement from playing 7 years ago. In his second senior coaching role, as much about man management, I think, as tactical acumen. Real Madrid have had to manage this game because of circumstances tonight. Shot challenged by Egan Riley on Vinicius Jr. Greenwood had such an impact in the earlier stages of the game as being a little wasteful in the closing stages.
I think that's faded, and you feel Marseille are at their best. He's at his best.
Egan Riley. Here is Greenwood. It is a foul. It's a yellow card for Carreras. Real Madrid are nearly there. Ouch.
So, question about man management. He's got everyone on board at the moment. Whether it keeps them on board and keeps them all happy this season is another thing. We'll have to wait and see.
You've never seen Mission Impossible, have you? Real Madrid win, no surprise. They start their Champions League campaign with an expected victory over a hastily assembled Marseille team, but that isn't half the story. They had to come from behind. Kylian Mbappe had to keep his nerve from the spot twice. On a night when Vinicius Junior was left out of the starting 11, Real Madrid had to find qualities other than the Galacticos talent of their famous forwards. But they have won their opening game here at the Bernabeu with Kylian Mbappe's 49th and 50th goals for the club. 2-1 the final score.
It's good to have you still with us. This is Kate.
I missed like really a couple of the game. The last episode, but Madrid won thankfully. 2 shitty penalties, but we'll take it. And yeah, at least we got the job done. I'll see y'all next game.